Welcome back to Silksong. I think we are getting close. Oh, right, the ducts. I forgot we were in the ducts. And we now have a wreath of purity if we want to repel muck maggots. We are doing the brood feast thing, that's right. And we have to go to Songclave's wish wall to collect a reward. Great. So we can get over to Songclave by going left. We can also do the memoriam. That'll be nice. I think maybe I benefited by seeing other people play to get a sense of what effective play looks like. I do think that, like, the more you're familiar with, like, what the idea of the game is, the easier it is to learn. Like, just, for a lot of people, just figuring out, like, that... Oh, does this move if you do something, I wonder? For a lot of people, figuring out that you just have to learn attack patterns, there's X number of attacks, and they always follow the same pattern. Like, even that information is learning. It's not assumed that that's how the game works. And so I definitely think that's true. Oh, I thought I was safe. Oh! Almost just died to these newbies here. Well, that guy's not a newbie. He's an end game, end game enemy, but. One of these days when you get a P.O. box, I have a wireless 360 that I don't use anymore. That's very kind of you. Maybe one of these days I will get a P.O. box. I feel like my my creator era, by comparison to some of the other things that I'm doing, has... We may have moved on from that era, but which is, I feel like, when you would have a P.O. box. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey. What's up, Leah? There we go. You can get back up here. I don't know if I want to, though. This is where I jumped off. I might want to... No, I can't. I was right. I have a P.O. box, but that's because they don't deliver mail to houses on my street. Sometimes you have to have a P.O. box. They're mainly used for what you're talking about right now. Not, this is interesting. Not mainly used for content creators. Did I do this the first time I was here? I think I might have. That's fun. It is very funny that this is the way in. This very specific little thing in the memoriam. I could easily have missed that. Very, very easily missed it. Oh, I thought that was a big guy. Okay. Can go left, back to the bench. I guess I should do that so that I can just... Well, not my best work. I was hoping to maybe get a skewered thing or whatever it's called. Oh! Another... I've got 3 mossberries again now. I wonder if that will be highly irrelevant. Nice. Double skewered organs. Little bench to sit on. Guess we'll go up and to the left first. Oh, I'm most of the way to that one. I need shredded organs. I need something that shreds things. I guess I should... Let's just come in here, finish the skewered organs by killing these 2 a bunch. 2 more skewards. And maybe I have to leave the room and come back. Yep. Oops, not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. There we go. Skewered organ is complete, so I can finish that. Let's get rid of this and try to figure out what shreds. Conch cutter might do it. Curve claw might do it. Sting shard might do it. Let's try sting shard, I guess. I've never used it, so we could also see what it is. Turn him into pulled pork. Certainly not, but seems cool. Try curve claw. Not strong enough to kill in 1 hit. And also does not shred. Conch cutter or... Retacks. Let's try conch cutter. Tournament of pulled pork. Try to a second try. Nice. Okay, that works. Oh, and you get a bunch of them too. Okay, great. All right, I can actually do this relatively quick. This quest. So I will just do that while I'm doing this, and then if I need to farm it, it's very easy to farm. First try didn't last very long. She killed me pretty fast. That's one of the main ways you don't make progress, is if you just quickly die. But that also makes a lot of sense for that boss in particular. She's a very agile enemy as opposed to some of the slower... Like, I feel like dying to Dung Defender very quickly doesn't happen, you know? Oh yeah, you respawn. Got wall jump and Silksong last night. Really hope I get a nail upgrade soon. I know the feeling. Man, I just want to... Very slowly killing that speedy goo guy. Speedy goo guy. Remind me who the speedy goo guy is. Really hoping I get a nail upgrade soon. Me when I want a manicure. Dude, I need to upgrade my nails. No, it's only down. God damn. I didn't realize those things hit twice. No wonder I'm almost dead. But they only hit once. This will probably break from above is my guess. Probably a way to do that. I just want to come back here. Pop this one out. Smack you. Get my deal. Okay. Oh, killing the speedy goo guy, yeah. It took me a long time to kill that guy, too. I did my little hit and run tactics. Just like you did. I have apparently missed a lot of stuff. I have one skill, for example. Couldn't be me. I have so much skill. Back to full. Wow. One-shot that guy. One-shots out the wazoo. Am I the only person you know that says out the wazoo? I'm wondering how common that phrase is. In my head, it's super common. But I'm realizing I don't hear people say it that much, so... So it's interesting that this guy only exists in the Memoriam. It implies that, like, this type of creature used to exist in that environment, but they were all killed. Or all died from some cause. Uh-oh. I don't hear it all the time, but it's around. Same. I think younger people no longer have a wazoo, so the phrase isn't common as back when everyone had a wazoo. Yeah, people had so many wazoos back in the day. Bro, can I borrow your wazoo? Containment fails, memory lost, excise outer, maintain inner. Shellwood stasis sustained, remember. Maryland stasis critical, remember. Verdanian environment exceeded, destined to forget. Containment fails, memory lost, excise outer, maintain inner. Shellwood stasis sustained, remember. Maryland stasis critical, remember. Verdanian environment exceeded, destined to forget. Okay, so Verdanian no longer exists. The Marylands are like on the verge, and Shellwood is fine, is what that seems to be saying. So something in Marylands could tell us, like, what specifically they're trying to contain. It seems as though this is not. It seems as though the Silk, the city of Silk, was kind of like defending against whatever this thing is. I miss the Wazoo era. Only 90s kids would understand. That's right. I've been hacked. All my Wazoo's gone. It's just sold. Please help me. You know, it's a problem when things were going into the Wazoo. My best guess so far is that they're battling against Void, because the first sinner was like a void paired with Silk creature of some sort. And so because the first sinner was void paired with Silk, was so like imprisoned, was treated as like apostate, completely not allowed anywhere whatsoever. My guess is that's what this is. I don't know what Verdanian environment is. Destined to Forget is interesting. That could be like biowater, maybe. Could be like the old name for biowater. It could be, I mean, I think that's the only one that's like obviously somewhat corrupted. Isn't verdant like green? It does mean that, yes. But point being, they're saying it was like forgotten, you know, right? Like they're saying it was like, it's done. And so to me, that means Verdania no longer exists. The containment failed, destined to forget, right? Environment exceeded, destined to forget. I don't know. That's my ballpark guess on lore. We'll see how far off I am. Okay, that's the room I was just in, so we're going to go back to the left. Nice. A couple more seared organs. Still plenty of monster pieces as well. Are you guys going to... Okay, so also there's no silk animating these corpses right now. They died in here. No silk animating it. Could mean something. I don't see any silk. Like, a lot of the rooms have silk in the foreground and in the background. I don't see any so far in here. Okay. Check this one first. There's some silk. Still wonder who that guy who keeps calling me a slave under Belhart is. Wonder what his relevance to the plot is, if any. Seems to know stuff. In addition to just calling me a slave, which is kind of wild. Okay. That's not going to work. Probably have to jump, grapple, and then double jump. Oh, that's not going to work. Don't bounce off those walls if you hit them. A lot of spikes you'll bounce off. These ones you actually grapple to. Oh. Boy. Not my best platforming here. It's not an easy one, but... Oh. Might need to go back and heal. Okay, gotta double jump first. Nice. Now when I go back to what's-his-face to buy his spool extender, it'll be the last one. Who are you? I don't remember you. Giant massive moss grub. Bred within the Citadel's memoriam. So very specifically bred here. I wonder if the... the big guy is also going to have something indicating here. Crest crag. Coral hulk with a dense shell, bred to immense size by the Citadel's memoriam. Okay, so it was... I guess I don't know who it was, but... what the small version looks like. If it do indeed exist. I feel a little bad killing that little guy. Not bad enough, though. Okay, back at the base here. Wonder if there's going to be a way to... What's this again? This is just, yeah, the Memoriam of Farlam. What is remembered is never lost. What is dead may never die. But rises again. More remembered than ever. Let's just farm this so I can have it done. Gotta be almost done with seared. I don't want to farm this anymore. Let's go do stuff. You ever get so bored? got to go all the way around that way or all the way around this way. I choose this way. Stinks. Can I do it the other way? Literally no. Literally not possible. That's kind of rude of them to do, I think. Maybe there was a way to open this up and I just missed it. Clearly not what I meant to do. I don't even know what I just... Oh, I know what I just did. I cast the spell. I thought it was a heal. I was like, how did I end up healing there? This seems like something, but... I don't know. A little creepy that there's like those little red patches. This is super annoying. Can I not bait you? Thank you. Did I go this way? I don't think I did. I don't need to do that, do I? This. Pop your head out. You son of a gun. All right. Cheeky. Oh, weird shot. A memory locket. Light applause. Must be almost filled up on organs, right? Churches be like, yo. Fog Canyon much? Creepy. Creepy stuff. Creepy stuff. Hey, yo, this shit's creepy. What's this? Materium. Tubes and receptacles built for the storing, recording, and research of various materials. The materium can be assembled in a home. Should I go the other way first, I guess? You ever assemble materium in your home? Getting boss vibes right now. Shortcut over here. Also, real quick, I'm gonna... Oh, no, it's already there. Nice. The marker over there. Okay. Will this open back up, I wonder? Yes. Is there a bench in here? I'm annoyed there's not a bench in here, because I feel like I'm about to fight a boss. Do you know what I mean? Yo. Big grub, maybe? Or a big flea. That's what I meant to say, not grub. Oh, woo. Oh, he's mad. That's sad. Don't be mad at me. I'm helping. Hey, pal. Nice. That's the big one. That's how I feel, Tora. Like, why'd you have to do that? I thought we was pals. But he survived and then left, which is big. He's gonna go find the flea caravan now. This is so funny. Oh, nice. First silk in the area. Ooh, new enemy just dropped. New fella. No way. Way? No shot. What? Two guys guarding a tool? I guess it is a secret area, but I'm suspicious. The tool looks cool. Forgot about that part. All right, we've done this area, I guess. Surprised. Is this a breakable wall? Important to check old areas for double jump stuff. Another fella joined? Oh, this marvelous healing supply. Surely they at least are some proof of the Citadel's holy nature. Please don't go too far, sister. Right here is the only safety you'll find within this whole cursed place. We've opened the way above these halls and bested the white knight that stood as guardian. Child of the monarch, she claimed herself at the end, and her shell suggested it true. A being born purely from silk woven tight. If such a feat is possible, I've seen life woven from silk before, but tiny, transient, never like this. Aye, Bellringer, you've slain a marvel indeed. Well, flawed marvel, at least. One to keep far from she was, at least for us mortal sorts. Look of a child, a mind to match, but her's been up wandering the citadel longer than most. Even in its long silence, way before you came and roused inside her. Might have seen herself this place's protector, keeping it clean and quiet as she did. Of course, quiet meant most crossing her path and found a painful end from her pen. I'd be saying thanks for the slaying, but with all the other husks now awoken and enraged, a bug's chances ain't grown by much. What's that you got there? Stole someone else's soul for yourself? Speak of the remnant I found in the muck-choked caves beside the citadel, this is soul siphoned from a once powerful bug. It's only a thin mix now, but there still is some strength left. At peak, their talents must have been impressive. Aye, there was that. I knew the bug in his prime, longer long time back, braver than most, and as little a fan of the Citadel as you yourself. Went seeking alliance with those basic bugs of the swamps. Thought they'd both gained from the Union, scheming defiance or some such stupidity. Now he's as dead as he was daft. Don't go trying to make friends in Farland, Bellringer. Nothing good comes of it. Noted. Good Mother's Eye deposited. We love Sherma, don't we? Final audience. Attend this Sentinel's request, Hunter in Red. Meet in Hall's High, the chamber of its fellows. The way shall be marked. Final audience sounds foreboding. High halls. 'Twas a good deed. All sorts of new goodies. There we go. That's what we were hoping. Amplifies song. Sends it out full and bright. Ideal if you're ever planning on performing for a crowd. Okay. Spool fragment as well. Craft metal. Nice. Choral commandment. Okay, well, let's definitely buy the... Need just 2 more seared organs and I can do that quest. Let's definitely buy the... what's it called? Spool. I guess I'll go 90 just to use as few as possible while I can. Another one. You love to see it. Dang, look how much silk I got. I'm almost up to 2 heals, guys. It's massive. And then I've got 240 plus another 120 if I want to. I guess before we do anything else, let's just go down there to the fella who... This is also very interesting. I wonder if there's a passage over here that connects these two. I should have checked that while I was there. That seems like probably there's a connection. All right, remove this. We've done that. We'll go down to the fella who takes the songs. So we have, I think, either 1 or 2. Oops. Let's try to get a seared organ. Very nice. 1. Did not mean to do that. That's very annoying. Ah. Back to full. Here's the fella. Hello. What has she brought it? More treasures waiting on a keeper's insight, yes? The sacred cylinders of our holy citadel. Pass them, give them now. She must. Fair gift we respond. This vault keeper shall glean what knowledge a great mind can. I do have a lot of health, right? Banger. That drift. Still some stuff over here that I think we haven't done, but okay, let's go to High Halls and do this final audience thing. Should have called this game Silk Banger, because it's a freaking banger, dude. There we go. Last seared organ complete. I don't need to use my tools on silly stuff anymore. I can go back to that creature whenever I like. Meantime, though, this way. Thank you, Shahan. Forgot about this. I always forget about that. Same as it ever was. Ah, damn. High halls. I should have just used them as a transporter. All right, no worries. Oh. So it is done, and my wish granted before ever I arrived. The bronze pair that danced this chamber, it is clear, Tallbug, how closely they mimicked your shell. Was it you who provided their inspiration? Not I, warrior. For this place my heart holds only loathing. The dancers, they were the last free act of my partner. Always hopeful, always naive. His whole he gave in desperate trade to see our own caves left safe. His shell and soul became the mold. So long I dared not visit, even as our lands fell to thread and ruin. Instead, I wasted a coward cage, too weak to witness his grace-bound and parody so cruel. Take some solace, Tallbug. His soul is now free from that shell of iron, and the fate that befell your lands, this citadel too has been fully claimed by it. Aye, slim consolation, warrior. Now that everything I loved is lost, my wish is granted, and now everything I loved is lost. Dang, dude, it's brutal. You hate to see when everything you love is lost. I would describe it as, like, tragic, even. I think the cylinder must have given me a good amount of beads. I didn't realize that that also gave beads, but it makes sense. Who is this? I don't even recognize who this is. Smart of them to put the thing right outside the teleporter like that. Oh, this thing. I'm here, Gilded One. I thought I was answering your summons as a friend, or at least an ally, but now that we stand together in this place, I can sense your intent. You mean to raise your blades against me? Am I your enemy, then? Defense of the sacred citadel and the voices that fill it is the eternal duty of the sentinels. Termination is the necessary fate of all those enthralled by the whispering silk. You believe me haunted, a slave to the pale threads? I think you are more perceptive than that. My silk is my own, as is my will. Unsure as the sentinel. Both haunted and innocent, you seem. With regret, the sentinel must test the strength of your will. All right. Second sentinel. That's cool that they give you, like, a little sneak peek as to the attacks while she's fighting in the halls. Oh. Further than I thought. Yeah. If you get caught there, you're screwed. Over it enough. What's up, Duffy? Uh-oh. Welcome back for 54 months. extremely fair boss fight here. Oh. Nice. Lucky there. Okay, that's what I thought. I was going to say, did I freaking kill it? By the purity of your will, the clarity of your intent, you are innocent of the silken curse. Failed has the sentinel. Your judgment, will it accept? Is this truly failure, Gilded One? You meant to test me and have done so. I would expect nothing less of a true guardian. XI attack, so cool. It really is. The matter is resolved. There is no need for death. Stand and let us part as friends. Sick. Sick. Accept a token of the Sentinel's order. As friends, let us part. Reserve bind. Hey. What's up, Yumadribo? We like a tidy ally spar boss battle. It was just nice. I just like that. Used when healing is needed and one's natural resources run low. Oh, cool. Seems good. Good old second sentinel. Our pal. All right, let's teleport over to... I guess the closest will be... Putrefied ducts, probably, and then down. I think it's like right here. I think that's the actual thing right there. So we go to teleport to putrefied ducts and then see if there's a connection here as well. That's 2 birds, 1 stone situation. Said it before and said it again. Sometimes a guy wants to do a little tussle and then move on. That's right. Especially in a video game. Big time true about video game. All right. So we need to go to Grand Bellway to go to the other type of teleporter. I knew it. I knew you could wake her up with that, but I didn't know if you could do what I just did with it. And you can. I want to go to the putrefied ducts. I don't know why this particular area is so hard for me to say. Yeah, putrefied ducts. Nothing like an annoying mosquito getting killed. One of the great pleasures in life. All right. Next door down. Putrid ducks. Only someone who is pure of heart can pronounce the phrase putrefied ducts. That must be it. That must freaking be it, though. Okay, this way. Seems right to me. Annoying fella. Hello. You have them, spider. The smell is upon you, all those organs, rich prepared for feasting. Give organs? Yeah. I did get walloped. Thank you for always editing out my typos when you read my chats. I think it's the kind thing to do unless the typo is really funny. Shan.
That's fine.
Child of one like you, many times I've seen it familiar. They will be born hungry, with sharp tooth and claw. Their birth craze. Your own meat would delight as much as another bug's. This feast is distraction and hope to save your shell. Is that shameful? A mother who would not sacrifice herself for her children to grow strong? Is it wrong to want, to witness their first flight, to their first hunt, to see them kill and grow? Your choice is your own, tall mother. You won't be judged by me. I've seen enough sacrifice. I've no love for the act. Longclaw! Longclaw. Blue. Oh, I guess it makes sense. Blue, yeah. We've been missing Longclaw, folks. Let's put it on. Oh, I can't wait to put Longclaw on. Oh, that's the good stuff. Why can't it be yellow? Nice. Love to see it. I truly Oh, I could have just walked that way. That's funny. All right. We're going up, actually. I got tricked by the fake wall there, even though I've already seen it. Thank you. Oh, I've never been eaten by them before. That was fun. Okay, I need to go to the next room and then up. Wonder what I do next. I think I'm out of quests, right? Do I just have to beat the main boss again, maybe? Has maybe like something about like making friends with the, this is not what I want to do. Making friends with the Sentinel, like, will allow... Hey!
Meal check!
That's a meal check, folks. What are you eating today? I've not had lunch yet, actually. I'm being silly. I had a bowl of cereal for breakfast, some Cascadian Farms knockoff of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, a couple cups of coffee. About to eat some soup. What kind of soup we got? Let's talk about soup. Let's talk about soup, baby. Grand Bellway. Cajun seasoned fajitas. Hell yes. What's your protein there, Leah? Finish your cup of coffee. Huge. Cup of coffee. One of the best types of cup, in my opinion. And I gotta have it, frankly. My coffee. Span masubi for breakfast. Leftovers from last night. What is masubi? Chunky sirloin burger soup. Hell yes. Drinking Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, one of the best sodas. There's not actually a lot of sodas that I can... Oh, I have something there. Let's do that. I don't know what that is. Instead of going up to fight, go to the right. Could be something good. I actually do have to be right back. Hawaiian snack with Spam wrapped with rice and seaweed. Hell yes. That sounds really good. Cup of coffee in the big time. Hell yeah. Dr. Pepper's quite good. Masubi's so good. Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola, and like the mass-produced sodas, those are like the two main ones that I can still drink. Chat, look up Spam Masubi. Find it and eat it. Yeah, the domain expired, so I had to get rid of the coffee thing. It was $35 a year, and it was a bit that maybe like 20 people were 20 people is generous as far as how many people were aware of the gotta have my coffee bit. And I was just spending a decent amount of money a month, $3 to $5 a month, something like that, just to have that domain. It does seem like there's something here, to the right of Songclave. I didn't check that wall thoroughly, which was stupid. I guess before we leave, let's go do that. That was stupid of me. I meant to do that very specifically. More than I would pay for a bit. And yeah. $35, that's 7 cups of coffee. That's right. That's 7 cortados, dude. He's crazy. He's nuts for cortados. Is this the one that I can go up on? Yeah. It's not the one I want to, though. It's the wrong room entirely. 7 cortados or 5 cold brews. How many people in here have never had a cortado but do like espresso? Or like lattes, for instance. I bet there's something over here. Oh no, there's nothing over here, but... I've had, trust me, this is not a scam for years. Yeah, but you use that for stuff, too. I like lattes. I don't think I've ever gotten a cortado. Cortado's great. Cortado is equal parts steamed milk and espresso, and I gotta tell you, it's good, and I think it might be better. I still like my coffee mug. It's worn down from the dishwasher now. It just says, I like my coffee. I like my That's good. That's great. That makes me so happy. I do think the mugs were pretty good. I think the mugs, they're like, of the things that project ended up being, the mugs were pretty good. I will never forget how I lost followers every time I posted a gotta have my coffee ever, like 100% of the time. That was back when pretty much my only credit was the cat comic. So there's definitely something going on there, but I don't know. Wait, I wonder if something has happened here. All these gooey bugs, so reluctant to share their organs. So much coaxing and gnawing, prodding. They should be proud. Their small sacrifice would become much sustenance for my ferocious young. Wonder if anyone knows Phil from the giraffe comic. That's certainly possible. Blue Bottle thought they invented a drink called Gibraltar. Then later they learned about cortados. That's so funny. I get cortado sometimes. Keep you posted as it continues to degrade. It's one of my favorite mugs. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm also glad to hear that the mug itself is like good. Whenever I work with like really anytime I do anything, I'm always nervous that the thing is gonna suck, and like you guys are gonna be like, ugh, you fucking conned me for $8. It's like. No, I did not. I was hoping it would be good. I'm really sorry. I don't know. I guess probably you come from the other side. I don't think I can do whatever it is right now. But it looks like, my guess is these two connect, like Songclave here and the top of the Whispering Vaults area here connects, that like hard gate that we couldn't get past. And then once you do that, I'm guessing that this opens up and you can We could do that. Although, now that I think of it, maybe this room is also like that other room where you need to let the thing like claw you up. Let's kill this fella. I don't really care if he hurts me. What's important is I let them pull me up. Yeah, okay. No, I think I've done that before, actually, now that I'm up here. Okay. Wrong about that. Boy, I don't know what the deal is here. There's a invincible corpse here that I can't sing to. Funny sentence. Can't blow it up. Crack shell containing soul drawn from a long deceased bug. I've got 3 moss berries. I could do that. One very weird chandelier. That's right.
Well, I'd say Wooga. I already have, though. 61 months of that, in fact, so I guess there's just one thing in the bag. Me saying welcome back.
61 months. Welcome back, Zed. Good to have you. Thank you, Chris. Hello. It's good to have you all here on my... What more appropriate thing could I possibly be doing than playing Hollow Knight on my partner anniversary, you know? I guess that's actually a question. When you think of my stream, what game do you think of? Because in my head, everybody's kind of like, yeah, Hollow Knight. Like that's a game that we think. But is that true? It was so long ago now at this point that maybe you firmly associate me with something else. Fun fact, they released Silksong right before Phil Jameson's partner anniversary on purpose. I guess I think of The Witness, recency bias. Hey, that's one of the best biases. I saw a tweet that was something like that recently that was like, not a tweet, a Blue Sky post. They're called tweets. It was like, just learn about recency bias. Probably my favorite bias. If I had to pick a specific game, it might be Hades. Horus, of course. Yeah, of course. Pokemon Nuzlocke, right? Political discussion, yeah. I'm changing my answer to this. Yeah. I think that Pokemon Nuzlocke is like, it's one of the things I've done the most for sure, right? Like, if you combine it, all of the different playthroughs, I could theoretically be convinced to do another one of those. Or something similar. If there's like another game that is similar. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna go to Moss Home first because I do think that having 3 berries is gonna be something. So what is that? That's the marrow? There's a Know Your Meme article on the Mario essay. Of course there is. How couldn't there be? How couldn't there be? Do a Google Trends search for perchance. Look when that shit starts going up. Look when that shit starts going up. That's the most firm adjustment to culture I have made for sure is the Mario essay, and it's not close. Already done all that. Here. The essay is undeniably both poorly written and hilarious. Is that in the article? That's very funny. Bring more. Yes. Precious rosary for fresh berries. Oh, okay. Trade it for berries? Or trade it for rosaries? I guess, right? Like, thered be no reason they'd put this here. A meager amount. Surround. Nice reward. And then one that's really fresh. Perfectly red. Much rosaries. All right. I guess those, you can renewably get more rosaries that way. I also probably could have done that before, and I just didn't because there was the other thing that I needed from her, the food for the pale oil quest. There's a surprising number of people who don't realize it's fake. You would think that the people writing the article would know, though, right? Like, I guess I'll check for quests real quick, and then we're going to go... I think that also, like, yes, it is. It's so interesting because, like, as a writer, I would be thinking about, like, editing that phrase. Like, poorly written implies the writing is bad. It is a horrible assignment. It is, like, that is obvious, right? But poorly written implies something different than bad paper. But if you think it's real, I guess you could make the argument like it's since it didn't match the assignment right, like it's poorly written. I don't know. Any quests? Nothing. But I can assemble my thing in my house. Bell lacquer, rosary necklace. Oh, what was that? 1100? Oh yeah, the spa. Poorly written is more like this. That's like, yeah, that's poorly spelled. Poorly written would also be, I don't know. It's a fair thing to say. I think you only say that if you think it's real. Okay, Choral Commandment, I could just go trade there. I've heard people who seem to think it was a joke paper turned into an actual class. And, like, the intention of it is to, at first, seem like it's real, like, but really just communicate who the characters are. I thought people would for sure get that it's fake, but silly me. Oh, okay, so this is just describing everything that I've collected. I don't really need that. That's okay. Still haven't figured this out, which seems wild. Wonder if the top of Shellwood has something for that. It's super obvious to me, but I also knew you had done it. Yeah, once you see my name on there and you know who I am, it's like, if you think it's real after that. Although there are people for sure who see it, go to my profile, see that I'm a comedian, see that I do that sort of post, like joke posts all the time, and still are like, yeah, you just mad because you wrote a horrible paper. I'm like, come on, buddy. We are handing you 2 and 2. Just put them together. All right, so we're going to go on the bottom of the cradle this time, see if there's something over there that we missed. My guess is there's probably some small item. Maybe a spool or a... No, my guess is actually going to be a tool. I bet there is going to be a tool up here on the bottom right. Didn't realize it was from you until way later. I've been a fan of your YouTube videos since like 2014. Well, thank you, Tora. Yeah, I do think that not recognizing it's from me specifically is totally, like, I would never fault anybody for that because it's like hidden in the corner of the paper. Also, if you're not engaging with it like very much, I totally understand thinking it's real or like not checking to see who did it. That also all reads to me. Devotion to you. Wake, wake, wake. Our light divine. We hear you. Of the first, the last, glory to you. Okay. Spin, bind, punish. Our mother, true. Devotion to you. Looked like kind of singing there. Like on one knee, singing up, worshipful, etc. Okay, so that just goes in a circle. All right. I was wrong. Just a little bit of lore. No item, but that's, you know, whatever. That's fine. Is there anything at the top of this room? Seems really tall. Maybe. Not quite making it. R.I.P. Suspicious that the corpse is still there, actually. Usually when a corpse is still there in a Hollow Knight game, it's not for no reason. But you were dead. I killed you. I watched you die. It's good you put the big F in a correction above and to the side so people can't easily crop out your name like they love to do. Yeah. And yet still they will scribble it out if their name is Elon Musk. Literally the person who did that. Crazy. There's definitely something else above there for Memoriam. But I don't know actually what to do right now. I don't have any more quests. I guess I didn't recheck Songclave. There might be a new quest in Songclave. I could go shop real quick at the Blasted Steps. That probably makes sense for me to do. Go buy that. Ego that is nearly impossible to match. It is wild how big that one is. Tough to compete with. We don't want to shame this terrible essay writer. Yeah, that's right. Fully and naming, what did he name it? Wario Term Paper. That's what he named it. Wario Term Paper. Oh yeah, you got that one. Nice. You really got this joke. There is something to concealing names when you have an audience like that. There's something to it, but I posted it on his platform 6 hours before, and it was going viral. And he downloaded it and reposted it. It hadn't been posted everywhere yet. Like, anyway. What do you have to sing? What you got there, matey me? Oh yeah, that's right. They all sing a little stealing song. He thought it was written by Wario. It doesn't even make sense. God, I hate him. Oh. Okay, I guess we're gonna go to... I don't know. I guess we go to the Songclave now. Check the quests, because we checked the other two quest boards. We go to... I guess maybe we try to leave. I remember that was like a thing we could do, so maybe that's what it is. Now that I've done that, maybe it's like if you go there, it says something new. With the first video of yours that made me subscribe, definitely before the composer. For me, it was the chess one. Was it the reward? Sometimes I'm worried I'm not smart enough to get it, but then I remember Elon Musk exists. His presence soothes me. Nothing here. I wonder if I need the spider strings. I wonder if that does something. I could also do the choral commandment here. Let's just go kill this guy down here. I think he gives 25 rosaries. Or more. 23, okay. I can't believe my tool knocked it down. I wonder if I could have gotten, like, tools can do that. I wonder if I could have actually, without double jump, gone and gotten that pale oil as a result of that. One of them had to give me some. Nice. Probably teaching a board game for you, the reward. I hear That's Good was one of my first bangers. That one got posted on a lot of websites. Okay, Choral Commandment purchased. Now I can go back to the... Maybe that's what I need to do to start it. And then I think if this doesn't work, I'll go and try to leave the kingdom and see if that's what I do. What am I doing? Terminus. No, not Terminus. Stupid. Waste of time. Grand Bellway is what I'm trying to go to. It does look like I'm missing one more teleporter. My guess is that area that's like darked out between Belhart and the Underworks is accessible and has another teleporter. I'm guessing right here there's probably a teleporter. But I don't know how to access it. Nobody needs a mask yet. I haven't run into someone for the mask maker, I don't think. The reward was after the composer. You definitely don't need double jump for that pale. Yeah. I was in a box mentally that I had to hit the things with a nail, but maybe you can even do it. What am I trying to say? Maybe even if you did have to hit it with a nail, you could still do it without double jump. Oh, wrong one. Boy, not a great showing there. Who am I, freaking the President of the United States? There's one you can knock out of the way, but you don't need any tools either. I don't recall, but 80% runs used to get that pillow. Nice. Last edict of the conductors, and lo, is eternity sustained by Architect's claw. We welcome that final form of dial and rotor, and soul gladly given, the perfect unfaltering voice. Interesting. We welcome that final form. So they decided to become cogwork as like an evolution of their society. They wanted to all become cogwork. Interesting. Have we found Mr. Mushroom yet? I have not seen Mr. Mushroom yet. I think I got literally what I spent on that back. Just kind of funny. The snake, the guy who I think is a snail shaman in Songclave, because he looks like the snail shamans from Hollow Knight, wanted the soul whatever, this thing, but like seemed to not, I don't know, he didn't want it, but also I don't know, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do right now. I think I'll try to leave the kingdom, see what the message says again. It's been a little while since I did that. I think that's blasted steps, right? The negotiation. Oh, the negotiation, nice. Negotiation stars my friend Jake Roa, who's very funny. Okay, and then be down a decent... Let's go to Shellwood. Shellwood's faster. He does a good job with it. I have some more like random joke writing in that. I think it's a decent sketch, but there's more like randomness rather than like tight sketch writing. I still like it. I think it's good, but and I think the phrase "one time I ate too many cherries and my throat felt juicy" is still funny, even though it doesn't like make sense or mean anything. Still can't also go up this other area, I don't think. So what's this do if I run this way? I cannot yet leave this land until I slay its source. The kingdom's hunger for me will never abate. Okay. Oh, there's another platform over here. Maybe I could... That's the one I have to get to, though. I don't think I can make this jump. I've tried a number of times. Oh, maybe? Did I do my double jump before that? Not quite. I did this exact same thing last stream. Any news on Esoteric App? No news. But still working on it. Oh, yes! Okay. This feels like it might be important. Could also just be a little power up. Looks like it's curving back and going in that direction, and I think I hear a mask shard. Oops. I might actually be able to get straight up there by... No. Gotta go all the way around. No cheese in this one. So sick. Love the way that's designed. Almost definitely designed that way on purpose. I love little things of design like that where it's essentially programmed to force an enemy being killed by like a boulder that falls because you're anticipating the enemy, so you go to dodge the enemy, but actually you end up dodging the boulder, which kills the enemy. Very early in Hollow Knight, there's one of those too. And it's always just like, it's just nice. They want you to hate far-lit enemies. It's not going to work. They have the best sounds. It is very interesting how like a little bit of sound design can be the reason you love or hate an enemy, or just a tiny bit of the character design. Nothing gameplay related, just the vibes of it. Okay, so that's filled out now, which is nice. Satisfying. I've gone that way. I don't think there's anything more there, and I'm pretty confident of it. I guess the Underworks could be the next area that I go to. I do feel a little bit like I'm just kind of doing whatever I can, and it's not super important what I'm doing, you know? What I will do next is I know there's something that I haven't done. I will go to Belhart. I will do the last courier quest. The one that delivers them to pilgrims. What is it called? Hello, guys. Oh, Songclave. Oh, liquid lacquer. Deliver liquid lacquer. Get 560. Okay. Songclave. I feel like Songclave is maybe going to be more of a quest. And then I could do the liquid lacquer after. Please take them, Miss Courier. Okay. Fastest way to Songclave. I think I gotta just go. God, this is quite the run, isn't it? Sinner's Road, Exhaust Organ is probably the quickest. Grand Bellway up. I wish there was a place I could get general hints on where stuff is so I don't have to search the whole map. Yeah, very true, Fashneck, that giving a good hint is a talent. It's very tough to give a hint that is not too much, but is helpful enough and doesn't, like, start to reveal something that you wish you hadn't revealed, etc., etc. It's tough. Underappreciated. This is so interesting, that thing there. I wonder if that's something. I'm going to put like a marker on that. Because like that's such a specific thing. It's probably nothing, but I could see that being something, you know? If I get stuck, I'm asking you guys. Hell yeah. I like to think the people on the Discord are pretty good at that sort of thing and will be considerate about attempting to be good at that sort of thing. Stay out of the Silksong discussion channels and avoid at all costs until after 100%. Yeah. Constantly checking the map. Courier stuff. Just courier things. Playing as safe as humanly possible. Getting all riled up. Quit riling up the dog. Okay, up. All the way up. Interesting that this area is also like a little bit gear forward. This is still so suspicious there. I wonder if this is actually like a reference to the mist? If like the mist was here? Because that area looks not so different than the mist. Like that entrance to the mist, so. Is this what the mist was? Oh, I think this was the mist. I think that's what happened. I think this was something happened here. And this was the mist. Guy who's only ever played Mist. I think that's what happened. That's cool. Which would also make sense when I was like, how have I not been through here before? The answer is, well, you have. Okay, so the exhaust organ, theoretically, if you go in here, you can go up, right? Yeah, that's why. Because this is the entrance to the boss zone. Shouldn't be running that fast with courier stuff. Don't want to take damage on my item just from jumping. That's cool. I like that. I wish I could see the interior of this area. I think I gotta go the other way and just not screw up my platforming. I don't know what the quickest... I don't want to like redo stuff because I... Wait, can I go up here? Oh, shit. No. It's funny how when you have a maximum amount of damage you can take, the easy stuff feels tough again. Stakes, folks. Nothing on the sides there. Okay, now I'm in the Whispering Vaults. We're near them. I can go left up to Grand Bellway, and I think I will do that. If you go back to Mist now, you'll be disappointed. You might have a lot of puzzle experience from other games. Totally fair. I think that a lot of the time the stuff that is done in old puzzle games or in any older thing that going back to it's kind of disappointing. One of the reasons it's disappointing is because they do stuff that now everyone is doing, but at the time nobody had done before. That's like a very classic thing about entertainment and just in general having innovation occur. It's like, that's not that cool. That's just, you know, blah, 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 blah. But it's literally nobody had done it up until that point before. Hey Phil, why are you acting like such a coward? Well, I don't want to lose this at this point in the... Oops. Nicely done in shadow. No contest. But mine has the quotes. We've never needed the quotes. If the quotes were necessary... who do I talk to? Probably him.
Yanara.
Bring supplies, nice. And badly needed they are. Ain't much finding or foraging happen with this mob with them choir types all stalking the chambers beside. Hell yeah. Completed, no damage taken. Let me see.
It's kind of warm.
Okay. Maybe if I leave and come back. I think when I did that before with Bone Bottom, he said something new when I came back. No. All right. Or there was like a new quest or something. Guess I'm wrong. I will buy both of these now. Spider strings. Who knows? Maybe that's the thing I need. Play your song loud. Guess I can go do the lacquer one. I'm guessing the lacquer is delivered to someone who lives in a bell. So I'm gonna guess it's, no, that doesn't make any sense. I was gonna say it was gonna be delivered to that like doctor, but she's like right next to them, so I'd be surprised. Spider strings, I sure hope it does. Grand Bellway. I hardly know her. The exploration design are abrasive by today's standards. That makes sense too. Older games do not have the quality of life stuff, which is one of the main like. There are things that are understood about game development that like a lot of quality of life stuff that is almost never transgressed, you know. And so when you go back and someone hasn't done those things, it's kind of like, whoa, I have to do that. Dang, dude. I wonder if I'm just forgetting something. Liquid lacquer. Let's try this one. Where am I going with the liquid lacquer? The maker on the mount. Oh. Okay. I get 3 hits, and I have to get to, I assume, the mask maker, right? Mount Fey. Ooh, that's tough. Does it break if I take the... I assume it breaks, but I guess I'll try it. Because I actually don't know if that's the case. I know that the meat was delicate, but I actually don't know if courier stuff always breaks. It doesn't say in the description that it's fragile, so... Okay. I gotta go the whole way. Twitch just randomly decided to block Tora. Tora successfully ignored. Thanks, but I didn't want to? That's so weird. Yeah, I was just making sure, Quapamooch. I knew it was true of the other one, but I hadn't tried it in a little while, and this could have been a... I could be wasting time. So since it only took me a couple seconds, it was worth giving it a check. Okay, so I got to go a long way. This is going to be quite the trip. Is it going to be faster to do anything else? Okay, no. Straight across. What you want to do is just keep telling Tora that they blocked you. Oh, it's this guy. Lifelong catcher. Would have made good time. They would have had they would have used Amazon, otherwise less rosaries and costs. That's right. Mask maker's like, ugh, Amazon doesn't deliver here. That scared me. Hey, Phil. Hey, Chad. I did, in fact, just beat Last Judge. Hell yes. Made a lot of progress in Act 2 area. Bran, congratulations. Oh, this is going to be a tough one, huh? It's going to be really, really tough. How did it go back that direction? If I do take hits, I will not be sitting on benches because it will be much easier if there's no enemies. But what's the? This is, I think, the easier way is if I go up from here, right? Or is it going to be easier to go up from there? I guess we'll check. Can't go up from here. Yeah, I can't go up from there. That doesn't look like a jumpable wall. All right. Upload side issue. Twitch is weird right now. Oh, dang. Sorry, guys. Verizon. Verizon! I actually don't want to go up this direction. I have taken hits that way. It's a weird jumping section. I would rather go the other way. This is not it. The other way is over here. We'll get there. Ah! We'll get there. My internet doesn't seem to have any issues, so... Like, I have no errors that... Usually there's an error that says if my upload is below what it's supposed to be. So... My apologies. I think that we might be dealing with a Twitch issue. A Twitch-u, as they say. Okay. Another area checked off. I said checked, just to be very clear about this. Checked off. I checked off another area. Another area is complete, is what I'm saying. Be super clear that I'm saying checked. Hey. What's up, Duffy? Watching someone play last night and having audio problems in game. I haven't had any issues with new update. I've had no issues either. Well, Leah, sometimes, I don't know if you'll believe this, but sometimes when you say something that kind of sounds like another word, people will repeat it as though you said the other word. I know that sounds unlikely, but... It does happen from time to time. This doesn't seem like how I did this on my way in, but I don't remember what the difference is. So I won't be changing it right now. I remember this guy. Did that deal no damage to him? His little shell protect him from explosives? Okay. Okay, so I gotta go. This is a long run. This doesn't feel like it's needed for Act 3. This feels This feels extracurricular for sure, but got ourselves a judge here. Cannot quite make it up there from here. Might actually be able to. I guess we'll be running by the fleas as well.
Punta Osh. Para vos.
Have you ever encountered a place appropriate? I've seen a place, a cave beyond the citadel at the edge of some ancient docks. Nice. The trek would be long, but once reached, you would find a sandy shore free of predators beside a wide, clear lake.
Yanaga
That's it.
Oshke.
I can't. I can't, dude. I want to. True purpose revealed.
Mitri.
We pray your own path remains safe. I hope they don't die on the way, dude. Got the freaking bad ending. Alright, see you later, fleas. We love you. We truly, truly love you. Can't wait to get the reward for that as well. That might actually be the thing you're supposed to do for the next act. I could see that. So I gotta go up a decent amount more, then left. Oh my lord. And then I have to do all that platforming without getting touched. I love those guys. I love the noise they make. Sigh. Damn, I need double jump. I know the feeling. Okay, the quickest way is going to be through the spa. I am intimately familiar with the I need the double jump feeling. Don't worry, I will not tell you where it is, but... yeah, I won't tell you where it is. Nobody has any bad memories in that room, right? I know people are like having difficulties and not liking the arenas. I really like almost all of the arenas. The only arena that I have not liked is the one in the one that ends with Grout. And that's not because of the arena. That's not the arena's fault. Okay, so now to the left, then down to the left more. This room down 2 doors. 2 doors down. I don't remember where this guy is. I know where it is. Skill issue right now. That also happens. here. Oops. Okay. He's going so careful through this area. I only get 3 damages. Okay. Is there a faster way up? I don't think so. I think I have to do the entire climb and then go down and then go up. I think that's the fastest way. One of the achievements is beat the game in 5 hours, and that is insane. I could see beating this game in 5 hours once you know everything. Like, so much of the time spent in this game is like knowing where to go. So without that obstacle, I can't believe she climbed onto spikes at a time like this. I kind of wish I didn't have double jump enabled right now, because I want to drift, not double jump, and that's what got me there. Oh, that's my 3 o'clock alarm, which is the end of the stream-ish. So we'll finish this quest, and then we will call it. Or we will lose this quest, and then we will call it. Adds some stakes, doesn't it? I wonder, can we go that way? I don't remember. Guess we should try it, right? This is the above path. Oh my god! Not ideal. We're going this way because I feel more confident in being able to do the jumping than whatever the... I can't get hit again, dude. Three hits for this is nuts. Okay. Couple more climbs. Ah! Thanks everybody for coming by. I had a good time. We'll get that next time. Sometimes it just be like that.